Okay. All right. So this is officially our first call of the new year, and I am super excited about it. So, first of all, I have to do shout outs. So, Sam helped her first person with the challenge pack, 21 Day Fix challenge pack. So I was super stoked when she sent me that message. She's like, I did it! So it's pretty exciting. We all know that feeling, and you're like, oh my God, somebody trusted me. It's a good feeling. So congratulations on that. That is absolutely awesome. I know that is the first of many to come. So are your Success Club points showing up yet? Did you see them?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. They may be taking a couple of days to get updated in there because I think I saw the volume, but I didn't necessarily see the points yet. But that means they're on the way.
Okay.
What was the other thing that I wanted to? Okay, so outside of that, I know for today on the page, I put up a post about the Push to Emerald group that's going to be starting. So that is going to be it says 7 days on the picture, but it's really going to be 14 because I decided to go with the longer one. I want to give everybody enough time to hit their goals for this month that they've set. And that will really nail it by the end of the month if that's what we're pushing for. So we're going to have a Push to Emerald group starting Monday. We're also going to have a Push to Diamond group that's going to be starting on Monday as well. So it's 2 separate groups. Once you graduate from the Emerald group, then you will go into the Diamond group. So I know we all have really, really, really big goals for the year. And I want us to start off on the right track and be motivating people and sharing with people. So social media, hold on, I just dropped my earring. Okay.
I saw the emerald, but I didn't see the diamond.
It has not been created yet. That is why.
Okay.
I was
starting.
Yes. I started to create it at work today, and then one of the people that I assist on my job, she messed up my whole chi. Let me just say that. It was not good. She had the worst attitude ever. I ended up having to get her management involved, my management involved, turned into a fiasco. So the Push to Diamond one will be going up tomorrow. The other thing I want you guys to prepare for, and you can put this on your calendars, we're going to be doing a free Crackpot Challenge group. So I'll be putting that up tomorrow in the group as well, just to kind of show you guys. That'll be our first invite for next week. So they'll have the Crockpot Challenge going on next week. And then the week after that, we will obviously be doing our sneak peek into coaching. And we will also have, that'll be like where I'll do a webinar for coaching, and I'll do a webinar for, I don't know if it's going to be Hammer and Chisel or 21 Day Fix or what, but it might just be like a challenge group webinar that'll be done so that we can invite people to our next challenge group, which should be starting, hold on, I have all of this in my calendar, February 1st. So that gives people enough time. That gives people through the end of the week. But it's really going to be up to you guys to be messaging and building relationships with people. So on the last call that I was on, we were just doing some success partner, brainstorming and ideas. One of the things that we were discussing, I know like Sherry was on the call, and Sherry said that her goal this month for Success Club is Success Club 10. So for us, I was like, all right, well, that means we need to reverse engineer this goal. That means you need to be inviting 50 people to the coaching opportunity and or the challenge group. I was like, that's what you got to be doing. And so we broke it down. She said she only works 5 days a week on Beachbody. So that left her with 18 days left in the month. So I was like, if you message or invite 3 people every single day to this challenge group, that's 50 people for the rest of the month. And when you break it down like that, it seems a lot easier for you to accomplish your goals for the month. You're like, oh, I only got to message 3 people? Okay, I can do that. I can handle that. That's doable. I just have to make sure I get it done. That's the hard part. I tell people, I was telling them on the call, I said, for me, it's really easy. The thing that I struggle with the most is being consistent with my workouts. I'll do really good for a couple of weeks, and then life happens, and I completely fall off track. But I don't have a problem messaging and talking to people. That's really, really easy for me. Sherry, on the other hand, struggles very much so with messaging, but she can get her workouts done. Like, that's what she looks forward to. And so it comes with this business, you know, you have to have a healthy balance of both. You have to be messaging and reaching out to people and building relationships and adding to your network. And you've also got to be showing people that the products work. It's a healthy balance of both. And people are not, I think with a lot of the people on our team, and I told Sherry, she's in this group as well, I was like, we think that people are just going to come to us. And I had that mentality when I first started myself, because when you first start coaching, you have all of this energy and you have all of this momentum, and people are like, oh, it's new and it's exciting. And those who trust you decide, yes, I'm going to come to you and I'm going to do, you know, whatever this is, the 21-day fix or hammer and chisel or whatever it is that you're doing. But what I've learned now, being in this business for 2.5 years, is that it doesn't continue. And if you're not building relationships with people outside of them just watching your videos or seeing your post on your page, it's going to fall off and your business is going to hit a complete dead stop. And that happened for me in 2015. My business hit a halt, smack dab in the middle of the year. And that was because I was relying on people coming to me versus me actually building the relationship. So you guys are still fresh in the business, and I want y'all to realize I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I did. I don't want you to hit those roadblocks. So if you make it your point to reach out to 3 people every day now, and it's just a part of what you do in your day, your business is never going to fail. You are going to continue to succeed, but you've got to be building those relationships. We've got so many scripts available on the Misfit site for you guys to, you know, you don't have to even come up with what to say. You can make it sound a little bit more like you if you want to, but if you're not comfortable, I literally followed that script verbatim for months because I just wasn't comfortable. I didn't know what to say to people. And when you have the script in front of you, it's like, oh, okay, this is my next question. This is my next question. This is my next question. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get with it. And the more you'll just be like, okay, cool. I can wing it from here. I know what I want to say, but you have got to be doing that every single day. Otherwise, any goal that you set for yourself this year, I hate to say it, but it won't happen without you putting in the work to make it happen. You can't just rely on hoping that your Facebook post is seen by the right person who feels like reaching out that day. You got to step out. There's so many people that have never liked or commented on any of my posts, but when I reach out to them behind the scenes, they're like, oh my gosh, I see your posts all the time and they're so motivational and I really do need to lose weight. I'm so glad you reached out. Well, why didn't you just say, my posts on the end of them, all of them say comment or message me. But people just don't feel that way. So it's up to you to take that first step and take that first initiative. So do you guys feel like that's something that you struggle with, an area where you're like, okay, I need more help with it, something that I can help you with on it? Because I know that is the backbone to really building your business.
I'm struggling to find the 3 per day because it doesn't seem like all my connections that I've already kind of been through, because lots of my people and friends around me are already doing their own thing. Mm-hmm. And like I went down the road of trying to, kind of like, oh, if you guys already have, you already have your other stuff where we have, some other things as well. Just FYI, you don't have to do the programs and different things, because I already have that relationship built. But I'm just struggling trying to find fresh meat, so to speak.
Are you adding to your network?
I'm not, then that's why, because I'm literally doing the build thing from my posts, and I have to do this weekend I have to do all my videos so I can start having my videos up and doing my posts for the training. So working on that, and also hire it out for my the cover page.
Okay.
On Fiverr.
Okay. Cool. I would definitely recommend that. And that is another part of the business, because your dry market or your warm market, it will dry up as well. So if you're not constantly adding new people, so in like the interest groups that you're in, reaching out and adding new friends, going through the list and just adding new friends to your page and reaching out and building connections with those people, or anybody who's already liked your page, having those people, sending those people friend requests from your actual personal page.
Yeah, because you have to, because otherwise they just liking your page. You can't, you can message from your page, but if you want to kind of message them, mm-hmm. you have to kind of do it from your own personal page type of thing.
You do. You're absolutely correct. So I 100% recommend always adding to your network. That's the other thing that they say is if you can message 3 people every single day, and if you can invite 3 new friends or make 3 new friends every single day, then you're going to continue to excel. It's the power of 3. And we'll go through that through the diamond training. We go through it with the emerald training, but making sure that you're always adding to your network, because it will dry up. Last year was a huge push for me as far as adding to my network, and that was through the free groups. That's why we do the free groups. So this will be a good one, especially for the Crockpot Challenge. Put that as an ad on your like page. Michelle, you've got a like page. So you can boost it as an ad, and you'll get a lot more new people. You just have to find that interest that they're.
Is it going to be a healthy crockpot or just crockpot?
It's kind of healthy.
Just check.
Same one we did last time. Yeah, and I think it is healthier options. But we still get oatmeal and chili and.
You can make turkey chili, and you can make it somewhat pretty healthy.
Yeah, it's pretty healthy options. So we'll probably do that and then lead it into a 21-day fix or some type of challenge or support group. So making sure you're inviting to that with your ad training, I'm sure you can find some interest groups, things that are of interest to you, so you can gear it to the right people. But that's a great way to add to your network. What other things are you guys struggling with?
I think for me, I'm kind of struggling with just being consistent with inviting every day.
Mm-hmm.
So after I did my first challenge pack this week, I was excited, so that motivated me, to continue throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
But then I need to just get a schedule, plan out my day, and just stick with that schedule. Because like right now, I came home today and had company, and then it just leave, and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't do what I'm supposed to, like my personal development. So I get like kind of overwhelmed. And then when I'm at work at my 9 to 5, I'm trying to do beach body work, that work. So I need to just get a plan, stick to that plan, just be consistent, with my invites. And also like when I'm inviting, like I have the script, follow the conversation, and then they'll go like just cold turkey.
Oh,
like,
that
with someone, send her the video, and she's like, yeah, I'm interested, and then follow up with her, and I noticed she didn't read the message, and I got on her Facebook page, and I noticed she's like, oh, I just joined the gym. So it's kind of like, you talk to people, then they'll go like, oh, I'm joining the gym with my friends, whatever. I mean, I get it. I'm excited that you're trying to, change your health and fitness, but it's like, that kind of like,
welcome to coaching. Welcome to coaching. That happens more times than I can count. I will tell you, Robert will go DEFCON. Like when I was talking to him and talking to him about the business, he would go DEFCON silent on me for days on end. And I was like, are you really, dude? Seriously? But that was his thing. And what I've realized is that with a lot of people, although they may go silent on you, you may not hear from them anymore, a lot of people are doing the New Year's resolutions with their friends now. 3 weeks from now, their friends are going to fall off track. And then the ones who are serious are going to realize, oh, crap. Like, you'll be putting your results photos up at that point from the 21-day fix. So they're going to be like, dang, I could have, like, had my own results at that point. And then they'll reach back out to you and say, hey, I know I was doing the gym thing. Sorry. I saw your results. How does it work? What do I do? So with you.
I was going to say, everybody goes to the gym. January is their biggest month of the year. I said, put her on your little note, sticky note for March. Because everybody that goes to the gym consistently hates the first 2 weeks of January. They're like, third week, it's a little better. By February, it's back to normal.
So that literally everybody's joining the gym, and she's right. She's 100% right. That's what happens. January in our business it's a little tough. It's not as tough as December. And then February is when we just blow up. Like every month in February has been my biggest month of the year. So February is our huge month, but this is why you really have to set the groundwork in January and talk to everybody on your list. Do you have the Messenger app on your phone?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is what I use. And I literally, if you go to your Messenger app, there's a little thing down at the bottom that says people on it. And on the side of it, it's got all of the alphabets. Oh, it's hard to see on there. You can't really see it. but it's got A through Z down on the side. And I take a day. So Monday was my day to do all of my A's. And I just scroll through the A's on my list and I shot them a message like, hey, how you doing? How was your new year? Just wanted to check in and see how things are going with you. Tuesday, I'll go through all the B's. Tomorrow, I'll go through all of the C's down my list. And that's how I go through the month. And that's how I know who to follow up with. And at that point, I know I'm going to talk to at least 50 to 100 people easily in the month. And so I'm going to hit Success Club because I'm talking to that many people. And what I found is that a lot of people just all of a sudden are like, oh yeah. So the link you sent me, I signed up like 2 days ago. Okay. And thank you very much. Okay. Well, let me get you added to the group. So it's really about being consistent. This business is, I like to kind of say it's like popcorn. You will see, you know how long it takes popcorn to get started and get going. And you're sitting there watching it in the microwave, and for the first minute, nothing happens. It's just the bag that's just kind of unfolding and kind of expanding. And then all of a sudden, one little kernel pops. And that's like your first challenge pack. And you're like, wow, okay, cool. I could probably do this. And then you're talking to more people. You're showing your results. And boom, the second kernel pops. And it takes a little bit of time. But as you know, with popcorn, the minute it starts going and you get hot, that thing is going all over the place. And so it's really just about being patient and waiting for that first kernel pop and realizing that if you turn the microwave off before the popcorn gets done, it's a done deal. If you turn that burner off before it finishes, you're like, okay, well, what effort did I put in? Like, you're giving up before it even has a chance to start. And so I tell all my folks, like, this is a 3-month turnaround business. People that you talk to in November will be the ones who come back to you in February and say, okay, I'm ready. So that's why it's important for you to be talking to people every single month, because those people you talked to months ago are the ones that come back and say, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready now. I had a girl in December that I have been talking to for a year, literally a year, following up with her once a month. Like, hey, how's it going? She did the gym. And then she decided she was going to do a fit training class. And then she was doing a CrossFit, box fit type class. And I was just checking in with her. I was like, say, hey, how's it going? You know, how's life? How's things with the family? Just checking in. And then she randomly texted me in December, like the second day in December, and said, all right, I did it. I got the 21-day fix challenge back. Oh, okay, cool. And it's literally just from following up. So it's all about, if you're just consistent and doing the behaviors that you need to do every day will not be perfect. There will be days where you will have company that comes over and they throw you completely off your schedule. It will happen. It is not about being perfect. It is about being consistent in this business. Mm-hmm. I promise you. If you just make it your point to do that, do those behaviors, do it at least 5 days a week. If you can, messaging at least 3 people 5 days a week, adding to your network 5 days a week, you will see big things happen. I promise. And doing your workouts, because results are really what get people. That's the thing that people are like, ooh, wow. That really works. So
I'm posting my 3-day refresh results tomorrow.
Finally, yay.
Well, it's only been 3 days.
No, ma'am. No, we still have not seen your 21-day fix.
Well, since my last round, it was before my walk, remember? Because then I was like, then I had to carb up for my walk. And I'm like, and then it was December and I didn't really do another round. So that's why. Oh,
I still want to see your results from what your previous profile picture used to be to where you are now.
I changed my profile picture from
you changed it. I want to see a like today would have been perfect. A Transformation Tuesday picture saying, oh my God, I just updated my profile picture. I'm looking at the one I had before, and then you put it right next to the one that you have now. People are going to be blown away.
But the problem is I never ever, just FYI, I have literally 3 profile pictures. That was my 3rd one. So on my whole years and years of Facebook.
But the transformation from them is absolutely incredible. I think you are shorting yourself. Like you share, I saw the picture that you put up showing I think it was you in a sports bra and shorts so we could see like your body and the transformation. I was like, if she had put her before picture just a random before picture. Doesn't have to be a fitness shot. It just could be a shot somebody took of you. Next to that shot, people would be like, what is the name of this program? What are you doing? Is the 21? Okay, can I do it? Because the transformation is incredible for you and Rob. But you have got to share it. People won't know.
I'm gonna steal his. He got his license done in September, which was right when he started this. Mm-hmm. And then he got his another permit picture in like a month after it. Mm-hmm. And then we have the picture from the two of us, like literally this past week. So I'm trying to take the little pictures and put them 1, 2, 3, so you can like literally show just what beginning, start, now. So for him, and I told him, I go, he has to start. I said, will you please just start posting on your page? I go, because none of your friends see it because you never ever post on Facebook. I said, so post on Facebook so your friends start seeing it. And I said, and then we can have a whole other little market.
Tag him on your post. Do you see how many people do that?
Oh, I know. I've been tagging him
all the time. Yes, you just.
That's the only reason. That's the only reason why his posts make any.
Absolutely. All right. So, what's your date that you're going to post that picture of Rob? Because that's the second time I've heard you talk about it, and
all right, Rod. By the weekend for him, I'm going to do his next Transformation Tuesday, because you know why? Because tomorrow's I'm going to, say, okay, if I get 25 likes, I'm going to post my pictures of the refresh. And I took a picture of the empty box, okay, and like with a little lid with all the, the information on it, with the 3 empty containers, like the 3 days of empty.
Okay.
And I'm going to be kind of like, and I'm going to like kind of do a teaser and say that plus my beginning pick and say, now that it's over, 25 likes and I'll show you the end type of thing. That's tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to do Rod's on Tuesday.
Okay. Sounds good.
Or Throwback Thursday. I don't know.
I'm going to hold you to that. If it's not up by next Tuesday night when we speak,
I'm in trouble. Okay.
I'm in trouble. This is a great month, and you two have had incredible results. So it is time to share them so people can join you. I think you could be so much further along, but I mean, like, you do the work. You are way more consistent than I can say I was in 2015. And it is something that you should be proud of and share. People absolutely need to see that. All right. Oh, my mom just sent me the longest dissertation paragraph. I cannot read that right now. Okay. All right. What else do we have? Or did we set Success Club goals? We did set Success Club goals last week. No, we didn't. We set year goals for what we wanted to do. Okay. Success, or did we? Let me just get my number. 5. Okay. I have a lot going on up here. It's lucky that I remember people's names.
No, last week was yearly. You're right. No, last week we did yearly.
Is that what it was? That's what I thought. I'm pretty sure that's what I wrote down. Okay. 5 for you. So that is, you want 5 points or 5 people?
5 points. I'm starting my Success Club journey because I've not hit it yet, and I'm going to be. I told you my goal is non-negotiable this year. So
you got to get on.
Gloves off.
You are on. Okay. Yep. So that is 3 people that you have to help. So that's 3 people. Do you work your business on the weekends? We're being honest. I don't.
I have to, because that's pretty much like, because right now with work, I am literally year-end stuff and everything else. Like the last 2 days going back to work, I usually work East Coast hours. So I work from 6 a.m. to 2. Mm-hmm. I've literally worked from 6 a.m. till 5 and I've been like solid working, and I usually have like, some pockets. So I'm really like yesterday, then I got off, and then right after work, and then I got on the surge. Okay. And then tonight after this, I'm doing my vision board. I'm listening to the vision board thing. Okay. And so I'm trying to find those 2 hours every night. And then I have to do it on the weekends to kind of do a catch up and also get the, all the trainings for the Facebook stuff.
Okay. So
and messaging.
Or realistically, how many days a week could you say you message, or you're able to message?
That's one of my weak things. I'm like, I need to do that. I need to do it at nights, or because I won't be able to do it first thing in the morning, since I work the East Coast hours. So realistically, I know that. So because I have to get up and literally start. So it'll be during the evening I do my messaging.
All right.
And I have to hit my 3.
A week, can you say you can actually dedicate to say, all right, I'm going to message this many days a week?
5.
5 days a week? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 18 days.
Yep, just like Sherry.
You got 30 people that you actually have to invite. This is not just, hey girl, how you doing? This is 30 people that you actually have to invite to join your challenge group or to the coaching opportunity and or. So 30 people divided by 18 days, that is 2 people a day. Doable?
I can do that. I will do. Yes.
Okay. So messaging.
I have to. That's my goal.
Absolutely. So you message your 2 people a day to say, hey, how's it going? And we're going to have these accountability groups. So for the Push to Diamond group, there will be an accountability every night that will say, who did you message today? So we know everybody's staying accountable. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So 2 people a day for you. And that starts tomorrow?
Tonight.
Tonight? All right. I had given you till tomorrow. So, all right. Sounds good to me. So there it is. I will do it tonight.
Tonight.
So that is 2 people for you a day. And if you are consistent with that, and that's not even, I didn't even make you work on the weekends. That's what taking 2 days off wherever you feel the need. You will hit Success Club by the 29th. It will happen. Because 1 out of every 10 people are going to say yes. So you only need 3. So you message 30 people, you're good to go. Done and done.
Okay.
All right. Sam, what you got?
5 points.
Okay. So same thing.
Yeah, I'm just struggling with, I guess, trying to decide who to invite.
Everybody.
Okay.
Done. Literally, you have to share the opportunity with everybody, because that one person that you think would never be interested is the person who comes around and is like, you know what, that actually sounds like a good idea. Can you tell me more about it? And if you go on YouTube, you can find the What is Coaching webinar that I've done on there. There's other ones from other people, but if you look at my page on there, there's plenty of What is Coaching webinars for you. Or you can invite them to the one that we're going to do. I'll probably do it next Thursday, to be honest. I think we need one in the middle of the month. And we may do another one. So
Okay.
I'll definitely put those up.
You said one in every 10 person says yes.
Mm-hmm.
See, I have a tendency, and I'm bad at this, I have a tendency to overthink everything. So sometimes, like when I get ready to I have a video when I did a workout this weekend, when I tried out 21-day fix, and I was going to post it, but in my head I'm thinking, like, people get tired of seeing that. Like, nobody wants to see you. I like that people said, oh, I love your motivational quotes every morning. But in my mind I'm thinking, like, people could get tired. Oh, here she go with one of those videos again. Or I'm always overthinking stuff. So I'm like, okay, then I'm thinking, like, okay, who should I invite? Like, nobody.
But different times a day, and the whether or not your feed actually goes into every single person's friends of yours that shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Half the people might not even be seeing it every day.
I don't see your post every day. I don't see them, and I have to consciously go to your page to see what you put up for the day. So sometimes they show up in my newsfeed, but what you have to realize with Facebook, and this is the training that we've gotten, is that 1/3 of your friends see your post every other day. So for them, you think, oh my God, I'm posting so much, people are going to get tired of seeing this. Mm-hmm. Your posts are like, I ain't seen a post from you since last week. So I don't know what you're talking about. You're like, well, I've been posting 3 times a day. What are you talking about? Like, I am consistent on here. So don't think that you're overloading people with it. And honestly, the people who it's a problem for, just like I said on my video today, if it's an issue for you, don't follow my page.
Right.
Those aren't the people that you want on your team anyway.
Right.
You want the people who are inspired by what you're doing and who want to watch your journey. And you'd be surprised. People are actually very open to it. And if you're open with your struggle, like if you're like, you know what, I did not feel like working out today. I was tired. I had every reason not to press play. I didn't, I'm just overwhelmed. Whatever you want to say. Like, people like to see that and know that you did it anyway. That's encouraging for them.
And I find I have a lot of lurkers. People comment to me when they see me in person, but they're like, oh, you look so great. I've been following you. You've been doing so great. And they never comment. I just know that they see it, though. And the funny thing is also, and it's just funny because one of the best posts I got was when the boys and I, all of us went to Tommy's. Mm-hmm. And I said, and I posted a picture, and I'm like, sometimes, you know, life's about balance. And I said, we boys wanted Tommy's, so we went to Tommy's. And I'm like, you know, it's a chili burger basically out here. And so I'm like, I said, but I didn't get any chili. I said, because I never do anyway. I said, but guess what? I said, life's all about balance. I got so many responses to that because people are like, kind of like, you know, I'm kind of keeping it real. They love that.
I like it. I think that's important. And just being consistent on your feed. Like today, my page was fitness flooded. And I know that. It was all about it. And I did that purposely. I wanted people to see a fitness video. I wanted them to see me opening hammer and chisel. I wanted them to get bombarded so it's in their head. So when they think of Beachbody or they think of, okay, I'm ready to do something and get right, then I know who to go to. I had 3 people private message me today saying, okay, what is this hammer and chisel program that you're doing? How do I get, like, I overloaded them with it. And you have those days where you do that. And then tomorrow will be a day where I just, excuse my language, I share a whole bunch of bullshit. It won't be anything really important. It'll make people laugh. It'll be silly. It'll just be chill mode. So like she said, having a nice balance of everything. The motivational things, I think that's great. If that's what you want to start with, like you guys see my 5 o'clock, not 5 o'clock anymore because she doesn't have to be at work now until 9. So she doesn't get up till 6. 6 o'clock post in the morning, my rise and grind sunshines. Some people look forward to that. Some of my coworkers make fun of me at work for it. They're like, oh God, here she comes, rise and grind sunshines. I was like, but you saw it. So whatever you want to say about it, however you want to talk about it, you cannot be concerned about how other people are going to pursue what you're going. You have a dream for yourself. You have a goal for yourself. You have a goal for this business. And that means you cannot let fear or anybody else block you from accomplishing what's made for you, what's out there for you. If you do that, you're going to be looking back a year from now and being like, I was so worried about what everybody else was going to think about what I was doing. I have stunned myself in this business. I could have been so much more successful if I hadn't been worried. And what I look at the end of the day is that those people are not paying one light bill, one phone bill, one student loan bill. They're not helping you pursue your dreams. They're not helping you reach your results. None of that is happening. They don't have that type of control over your life. So don't let them have control over your emotions or your fears. Let them go to the side. Okay, I'm going to have to send you a book. There's a book that I read. I don't know. Have you read it yet? You're a Badass. Have you read that yet?
No, that was on my list.
Okay. I'm going to need you to get that pronto. That will help you be like, okay, you know what? I am letting all these other people control something. I'm worried about something that's probably not even going to happen. You spend so much time worrying about, well, what if somebody doesn't like it? I was that same way when I first started. I was like, am I posting too much like fitness stuff and all this crazy stuff? But then when somebody comes up to you, like with Michelle, when they see her in public, or, you know, people with me in public, and they're like, wow, you are so inspirational. You're so motivational. Roll with it. Some people are gonna like you, some people are not. It is what it is. That is a part of life. You are not put on this earth for everybody to love you and like you. You don't love and like everybody. So you get used to it. You get a real tough skin. You learn to brush that stuff off. When you get your first hater, it just lets you realize, okay, obviously I'm doing something right. For you to have something to talk about me for, I am doing something right. Because if I wasn't doing anything noticeable, you wouldn't have anything to hate on me for. So you can always turn these into positives. You do you. You be authentically you on your page, whatever you're feeling that day.
Okay.
If that's your workout, if that's you feel like we're posting workouts 4, 5, 6 days in a row, do it. That's part of your business. That's your brand. So I'm not gonna let anybody stop my shine. Ain't. I don't care how tired you are. I see you with your Beachbody stuff, but people know my page is, you're going to see some Beachbody stuff on there. And then when it's ready to get in shape and get fit, I am who they reach out to. So obviously whatever I'm doing is working. So All right, that was my motivational tip for tonight. I am stepping off my soapbox. All right, what else you guys got?
That was it for me.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we didn't talk about. I said I want to do 5 points, and I think I want to work the business 6 days.
6 days a week?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that is going to cut yours down considerably because that adds. What does that add? Another. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 days. Working it 6 days a week. It's 1.3 people. So if you go for 2 every week, you'll be good to go.
Okay.
Or every day, I'm sorry. If you go 2 a day, you'll be fine. And what I like to do the first day, I like to reach out to people, just say, hey, how was your new year? How was the holiday? I just wanted to check in on you and see how you were doing. That's it. Simple as that. And then if they respond, fantastic. We'll get into a little conversation. How are you? How are the kids? How's the family? You got anything exciting planned for 2016? And if the conversation continues, cool. If it falls off, I'm okay with that. But the following day, I am going to follow up with them and say, hey, by the way, and this is how I like to always bring it in. By the way, I've been meaning to ask you, we've got a new challenge group or support group, fitness group, starting up February 1st. I'm not sure if you'd be interested in joining us or not, but I would kick myself if I didn't ask you. And some people are like, yeah, tell me more about it. And some people will say, no, not interested. Okay, cool. I just wanted to ask. I'll definitely be following up with you later on this year. Something like that. Hope all is well. Whatever you want to say. But you just keep it real casual. And if you kind of go into it with that nonchalant, if you do, great. If you don't, somebody else will, is how I look at it. So, and then, of course, we have those scripts. This is what I wanted to share with y'all. This is the other thing that I was sharing with Sherry tonight, because we found out that one of her weak areas is tracking people. And I was like, you have to track. You have to track who you're talking to, so you will know who to follow up with. That was another mistake I made very early in my business, and I didn't know who to go back to and talk, and you will fall off track horribly with that. Ugh. Okay, so in the Misfit Planner, it's got a really great follow-up page for you. We were going through it trying to find it tonight. It's so fun and so colorful. But it needs a table of contents. So I don't have to go through all of this. Okay. No, I think it's before this. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So you have 2 pages on here that I would highly recommend printing. The first one is the Success Club, or AKA 3 Lives Club, which both of you guys said you wanted to hit for the month. So we've got our challenge group start date of February 1st. There's a cute little website here that you can go to find out how to invite and host the challenges. We've got the scripts on the Misfit site as well. But this is a great way, if you want to help people, on average, 1 out of 10 people are going to say yes. So if you want to help these people, then you invite 30 people to your challenge group. Once you send the invite, I like to write down their names so I know. And these people are yes, no's, or maybes. So this is a good way for you to track. This is who I've invited. This is who I probably need to follow up with. And if they're like, no, I can't do it this month, but follow up with me next month. You now have a list and you know who to go back to. And then you have a follow-up tracker. So if somebody says, if I'm talking to Michelle and she was like, yeah, I'm interested in PIO. Cool. I am going to write Michelle's name in here, say that she's interested in PIO. And then I'm going to ask her, well, what would be the best time for me to follow up with you? Can you follow up with me in February? Okay, cool. Does around like the middle of the month or the end of the month, what works best for you? Can you follow me around the 15th? Perfect. I'm going to write in here February 15th. So I know when to follow up with them. And then you actually do it. Don't lose the sheet. or if you're like me, I am prone to losing a sheet of paper. I like to write down everything, but I'm not really good at keeping up with the sheets. But I'm very good at putting stuff in here. So on my calendar, I have little pop-ups that tell me, follow up with, Michelle regarding 21 Day Fix Challenge Pack. And it'll pop up at like 9:30 on a Tuesday morning or whatever day she told me to follow up with her. So that's how I make sure I double track myself to make sure that I'm, one, writing it down somewhere, and two, putting it in something that's going to buzz or make a sound so that I know what the heck I'm doing. But you have to track your folks. And this lines it out. Your 30 people that you need to be talking to for both of you guys. And if you hit it 2 people a day for you, Sam, and if you do 3 people a day for you, Michelle, you will Hulk smash Success Club. And really, really, really set yourself up for success in February. Did my internet start going crazy? Everybody's frozen. Okay, there we go. My internet does crazy stuff sometimes. It will just decide it no longer wants to cooperate. All right, so that's something, you guys know how to access that on the Misfit site, right? Did y'all see where I got to that? It's real easy. Okay, cool. Anything else? Nothing? Good to go? All right, I am about to go pop 2 massive Zyrtecs so that I can breathe tonight. And I will be looking for your post tomorrow, Michelle, for your 3-day refresh so that I can be one of the 25 likes. And I hope I'm in there. I hope I'm the 25th one so I can comment on the bottom. Be like, 25, go. I'm ready.
You're going to hold out on me, aren't you?
I'm going to wait. I am going to wait and just keep going back until I am the 25th person. Somebody will beat me to it, I know. My memory is not that good, so the minute I see it, I'm going to have to like it. All right, and then Sam, you keep putting up your motivational posts and your workout posts. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It tells people to suck it. As far as I'm concerned.
Will do.
Yes. All right, well, you guys have a good week, and we will check back in next Tuesday.
Bye, ladies.
All right, good night.